What's going on, guys? Justin Skaggs here from Stallion Strings Lacrosse. I got this Stallion U550 and this STX dry mesh. I'm going to show you guys how to make a wonderfully channeled middle pocket. Let's get started. So, I'm going to start by going through the very top sidewall hole. A lot of you guys like to stress it down. That's fine, but for a middle pocket, this really won't make much of a difference. So, from the outside of the head to the inside of the head, from the face of the mesh to the back of the mesh, right back through again. We're going to do a nice, easy, symmetrical top string. So as you can see, my string ends on the back of the mesh, and I'm ready to go. A good little tip that I picked up a long time ago, saves you a lot of trouble. Take one of your extra sidewall strings and go ahead and thatch the mesh down on the other side. As you can see, nice tight knots, good tension. Let's get rid of this placement holder here. We can end our top string, get started with the sidewall, and really make this pocket. So I'm going to go from the back of the mesh to the face of the mesh, the inside of the plastic to the outside of the plastic, and then do the same thing again, creating a nice, easy, and simple, and incredibly effective way to tie off the mesh up here at the top string. With a pocket like this, and this particular dry mesh, I'm going to work my way down symmetrically on both sides. So, I'm going to go down to the next sidewall hole that's open, and I'm going to go ahead and lace my sidewall strings so we can get started. Now, going from the outside of the plastic to the inside of the plastic, from the face of the mesh to the back of the mesh, that's where we're going to end this knot. Just like that, pull on this piece of the string to get the tension out, and then the long string to actually tie it incredibly tight to the side. Now let's do the same thing to the other side. The reason we're going down symmetrically is because we really want to make sure that we're building this pocket evenly. And with a piece of mesh like this, the best way to do that is to do both sides at the same time. Now you can really start to see that channel forming simply by wherever you put the tension points along the sidewall. I'm going to do one more KI, but I'm not going to skip this time. Put it right down here. You don't want to overdo the channel, you're going to have too much whip, you're going to be throwing every single ball right into the dirt, and that's not going to do anybody any good. Alright, let's switch it up. We're about halfway down the head. What I'm going to start doing from here on is keeping a nice open sidewall structure. This is going to allow the ball to sway a little bit to the left and the right. Also, it's going to feed the ball into the channel, creating the release that you want. Let's go from the face of the mesh to the back, bring it down. Then we're going to go from the inside of the plastic to the outside. We're going to dump that right back through this loop that we have. It should look something like that before you pull the tension out. We're going to go into a 9, so you're going to skip this outside diamond hole and go right across. Skip over this middle one because you're stringing through an odd number of diamonds, and then I'll drop you out right here, back where you started on the other side. I think I'm gonna say I'm happy with this guy. I'll put some shooting strings in this, hit the bounce back. If you guys ever want to check out any more stringing tutorials, check out my site, stylionstrings.com, and thank you very much for having me over here at STX and letting me play with all your cool stuff here in your headquarters.